You downloaded your terminal and opened it up, and it looks like this. This area here is where you control all of your workspaces. This area here is where you utilize the workspaces. So before we get into this, let's close this by clicking on this button here. And if you've seen the previous video on navigating between apps, this one should look familiar. The principles are the same. So you click on here to create a new workspace, right? This automatically opens up the Flow app. That is by design. So we drag this here, and this, you should be familiar with this. This is the main app page. So this is quite similar to using your web browser. Here is the command bar. You click here and the command opens up, or you can click on an app, open an app by clicking on it here, for example here, just like we did on the previous video. However, and here you also have the cog to operate this module, so you already saw this in the previous video. However, in this video you will see that there's these two buttons here. These are to split panes. So then you click here, splits a pane, click here, splits a pane, click here, splits a pane. So now you can load 4 modules into this workspace, and you can look at these 4 things all at once, and you can resize them like this, and you can create the workspace that you want to see and close them, split them. And we're looking at this here, and we then click here to create a new tab. Go over here, same thing, we load this, we split it, and we load this, and now you have this here. You go back over here and you have this, you go and you have this, and you can create as many ones as you want, and then toggle between them to see the different things that you want to see. And then notice how this one always stays the same. We'll do other videos when we change between this and this. This stays the same. We'll do other videos on why that is and how to leverage that. Now this is, you've created your perfect setup over here, and you love what you're looking, so you go over here. This one is the workspace that you're working on right now. Notice this is the workspace, it's turned on. All of these are turned on. Layout 1, layout 2, layout 3, layout 1, layout 2, layout 3. This is the flow tab, which is right here. We'll talk about it in a different video. You want to rename this, so you go to rename, cool workspace, right? You want to rename this one to something, and then something else, doesn't matter. And you can now save this, and then next time you open up, you can close this workspace. So next time you open up the platform, it's going to appear here, cool workspace. You can turn it on by clicking this button right here, and here is something that looks like this, and here are the layouts that we just created. And you can also see all the ones that you've saved. You can also see workspaces that others have created. So let's look, for example, at this one that Swan created, and you can click here and it opens it up. These are the layouts. Let's say that you want to clone this entire workspace. You click here. If you only want to clone a single layout, let's see this one here, you click here, and you've now cloned a layout that someone else created. Very cool. And you can click here and see what are the commands that are here. So let's say we click on this command and we create a new layout and paste that command, and that's what this command was. And notice how, we'll also cover this a little bit further in other videos. Let's close that. But notice how there's this @ and you'll see many of these commands that have this @ symbol. You won't find this on the web version. What this is that this lets you pull in the symbol from here. So let's say that we're looking at this here, we split it, and let's look here at open interest, right? So it has the app because it's Apple, but now let's say that we want to look at QQQ. You just click QQQ here, and QQQ changed there, and it also changed here and here. So if you have a lot of these open, and you're looking at different things, you can just change stuff by clicking here, and it'll change it in all of the params. And if you go here, now we're using a lot of resources. Here it says 19 panes open. You can just close the ones that you're not using like this and focus on the ones that you do want to look at. All right, that's it for now.